And we're live. Sean, you don't look to be in your office. What's going on?
Ciao, Marco. Ciao.
you you drop in a hint for when you are? Because you're very mysterious. You
I am
can't see
very
your
mysterious.
eyes.
There
There
you go.
you
You
are.
got
There
there
you
you
are.
go.
It's Sean. It's Sean. Say hi to everybody.
Hello, hello. How is it there in Los Angeles?
Well, it's sunny and pretty warm today, so very typical LA. But I can tell that you're not in LA, and
Not
it's a
in
little
LA.
bit colder where you are. You're
It's
wearing a
cold.
scarf,
Wearing a
and
scarf.
again, you're like a shadow in the night.
Yes, I'm a little chilled. It's about 5 degrees Celsius right now, and
Yeah.
it's warm for today.
So,
You
what
can
what part of
see
the
the
world are
tulips.
you? What part of the
I
world?
am across the pond where you can get great Italian food.
Okay,
Yes,
that's good. About pretty much anywhere in Italy.
anywhere in Italy. I'll narrow it down for you.
All right.
You might sit in the gondola.
Oh, okay. Well,
I went straight there, didn't I?
yeah. I mean, yeah. You just gave me you just gave me like 6 life right there on the on the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
That's
Well,
right.
glad to know you are in that city. It's one of my absolute favorite in the world. So I hope you're having a good time there, and
Pretty fantastic.
I hope you're
It's great
looking for an
working for me.
office. Are you looking for an office for
I'm looking
ITSP
for an
Magazine?
office. Yes, ITSPmagazine SRL coming up.
It'd be nice. We can set it up on a gondola. We do interview on a gondola. How about that?
Interviews on a gondola. Hey, I think maybe I'll have to do that tomorrow.
It could be a little chilly at night, but it would
Could be.
work out. Yeah.
Could be.
Well, anyway, listen. I'm excited that we finally got to do our second weekly update, which is not really weekly, but we're working on it. And I love the idea that we're doing it wherever we are. I have some
Yes.
travel coming up myself, so I'll be all set up to either stop by on the car or wherever I am. We're gonna do this weekly update, and
Yep.
there is a lot of travel coming up anyway,
There
so
is.
we better get used to it.
We have San Francisco. We have London, possibly Paris, but I think San Francisco is the most imminent one. RSA conference.
Yep. Definitely excited about it. And I think we can probably take this opportunity to uncover a couple of things that we were not 100% set. I mean, we were sure last time, but we didn't have it exactly the details. But we know now that we're going to do a lot of really cool stuff there. So,
Tons of time in the broadcast alley, and you and I will be doing a bunch of shows. We're going to have a bunch of experts on. We'll have some sponsored conversations, which is really good. And I know we might even bring a little carnival. I don't know if
well, I almost forgot. You were there right at the time of the carnival, which I think is officially next weekend, right? But
it is. Yeah, it's pre-carnival today or yesterday and the weekend, and they started off with a boat with a giant mouse on it.
was it Mickey Mouse?
That's the kickoff to the festivities. I haven't done the research to understand what the story
Wait.
is.
Was a rat
It's
or
not
a
a Mickey
mouse?
Mouse. It's a big giant rodent, big giant mouse.
So did you feel like in New York all of a sudden? Like
That's right. I felt like I was in New York.
you know,
If there's only one mouse in New York, that'd be something else.
there is one, but it's really
only
really
one.
big.
It is.
You know, interesting. I do not know what's the meaning of the mouse or the rat during the carnival. So I will definitely go and check it out.
Definitely have to look at that.
I'm sure there is some tradition back there. So
Yeah.
you're gonna bring the little the mask that you have in San
Bring the mask.
Francisco, and will
Yep.
will you do the briefing with vendors with that on?
I'll do the briefings with my Zorro Carnival mask. Yes.
That will be interesting. I know we've done some stupid things in the past. We have dressed like a leprechaun, but not at RSA. You always have some interesting hats going on. So I'm thinking that's your thing.
This is I got a nice wool Italian hat here.
There you go.
Keeping my head warm. The
I
ear's
don't
not
think
so
you're.
much, but the head is warm.
Do you think you're gonna need that in May at RSA conference in San
You know,
Francisco? I hope
sometimes in
not.
San Francisco you need the warmth, but maybe not in May. Hopefully it's a warm time there.
Well,
I remember the last time
year was wonderful.
I did some hiking in the Golden Gate Bridge Park.
Yep.
The Golden Gate Park, I guess it would be called, not the Bridge Park. But anyway,
yep.
Got some fabulous photos there, which is really cool.
Absolutely. Listen,
maybe you'll go with me this time.
I would love to. Plus, this time I'm not even driving myself. This will be the first time that there is not the drive involved. We're both going to fly from somewhere else that will come up where I fly from. But listen, once we're there, I want to know a little bit more about Broadcast Alley, because I know you've been working with the PR team, you more than me, because you're more the logistic guy than me. And I know that you've been working out on I believe 8 hours of Broadcast Alley that we have available. Yeah, so what are we going to do?
8 hours. We might, I don't know, we might be able to squeeze a little bit more. We'll see. But the main thing is we're going to line up some really cool conversations. I'm expecting to put together a few panels and certainly have some sponsored conversations as well. So looking at what's going on with new technology and new vendors and perhaps even new markets.
Yep.
So, I think a lot of fun stuff. That's all I know. I mean, Broadcast Alley is probably, aside from seeing everybody, is probably my favorite part of RSA conference.
Yep. I heard there is 2 locations this time for the Broadcast Alley. One is dedicated more to the podcast, audio only, and another one with the video. We're going to be, I want to make it clear, we're going to be the one with the video, the professional videographer. And I think we're going to have, I'm going to do a little bit of a sales pitch here about 8 opportunity or more for sponsors that are going to join us on this adventure to actually sit down with us, be filmed with being mic'd, and we'll have 20 minutes available. So if people want to jump on that, that's kind of like we'll try to get a little bit more time if we can, but its space is limited, so we will want to make the best out of that for vendors that wants to join us.
So those brand stories are going to be great. I mean, 20 minutes of killer conversations with customers and their partners, and just like I said, everything about new technologies. I think we're gonna get to hear it all.
Yep. And that's the video part. Then of course we're gonna do audio briefing for company that are interested in doing that with us. It may be in a media room, or it may even be, if the weather allows, just straight outside in the Yorba Linda garden and maybe enjoy the sun, which I'm hoping. The weather is going to be a little bit better than what it is right now, or at least a little bit warmer than in Venice, and we'll worry about that.
I'm wearing my gloves. Maybe probably can't see my gloves.
Well, listen, I am glad that you found the time to do this. And again, people know us, so we kind of like love to do this. We've done video with the Singapore trees in the background. We've done video in about everywhere in London. A lot of people, a lot of places in Singapore, again, and San Francisco. And I don't know, man. The more I travel, the more we get around. Meet new people, new friends, old friends. It's always exciting. So, are you gonna meet anybody there? Did you get an appointment with I don't know, Francesco or some other Italian friends that we have?
Funny enough, I always look, do I know where? And I don't have any connections here in Venezia. So,
all right.
Many other places, but none here.
Well, we'll have to work that out.
I think it's ITSPmagazine for Valencia. That's what we need.
Well, I'll be happy to start with Florence, with Firenze, and then I'm going to declare here that Venice is my second favorite city.
All right.
In Italy, although hard to live in there, but it's definitely magical. So
Yeah, it is magic. It is magic, and the fog was in, which made it even more. The fog is out now, but yesterday the fog was in, and it was pretty wild. I
wow.
have a photo. Maybe if I'm brave enough, I'll post the photo.
Well, I
Fog.
always love your photos, so I hope you can share maybe as a comment on this
There you go.
live
Perfect.
streaming. Yeah, which we will keep a little bit shorter than usual. It was more about trying to test if technology is helping us when we're traveling. I think is okay. It's of course dark, so
It is dark.
very mysterious over there, and
Yeah.
that's okay.
Yeah. If you can,
Oh, I
different
can see
view,
the reflection of the light. There you go. There you go.
and then the Doge over here.
Ah, oh, now you're making me really jealous. Damn it.
So I'm on Ponte Academia, the Academia Bridge, I think it is, for those who are familiar with the city.
Is that
But
near the university, near the Kaffoskar University, I guess?
and the music hall here as well. I was listening to people practicing and singing opera, and they wouldn't let me in.
They won't let you in.
You have to have a pass to get in, like a badge. But anyway, I can hear him belting out the opera from outside in the square. So it's fabulous.
That's nice. Like little fact. 2 years ago, I was in Verona. I was visiting my family, and then we went to Verona, and there is there is the arena where they do a lot of opera concert, of course, but also any kind of music, really. And I was there in the afternoon, and you could just hear people just testing the sound and the music. And then I was told that when the concert is there and you can't get in there, you can just sit outside and you're still going to listen to the music. So it's kind of like open for everyone. And I think that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I think artists should be paid, but if there is a way to enjoy it for everybody, that should be allowed as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Well, I'm excited for all that we have coming up in 2024. I think, yeah, we're gonna have a good time, Marco. This is a year where a lot of interesting things are happening with technology, and it's happening all over the world. So we're gonna be all over as much as we can to capture it all,
Yep.
and hopefully people follow us and join us and think. Obviously, that's our main objective. And if you have something you want people to think about, let us know, and let's have a conversation.
Yep. Leave some comments below, and I know I'm gonna say to close that Sean is really not the kind of person that likes to brag about his podcasts, but lately I'm gonna have to say it's been picking up nicely. I know you're being featured in one of the 10 top podcast list in a very reliable outlet. So
Yeah, CSO
congratulations
Magazine.
for that.
I'm
Yep.
very honored. CSO Magazine recognized,
Yeah.
and a great comment from Simon Hodgkinson as well. Shout out to him. Thanks for the great feedback on the show.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good to get the feedback and the acknowledgement. Certainly a labor of love, and things are really moving. So
I
thanks for
mean,
that.
we've been again, we're not bragging about it, but we've done it for a while. We've done about more than 1 million download overall as ITSP magazine, so that's not a small thing. And again, your podcast is doing a few nice thousands. And I think for a niche kind of podcast target like the one that you have, those are big numbers. So before you get too expensive, people need to start sponsoring you, because I'm gonna go up with the price soon. Anyway, Sean, listen, I'm gonna let you go. I don't know if you're still like planning on some Italian food. I'm hoping tonight.
Definitely a dinner and some prosecco and some grappa, and
There you go. And then you can get creative.
Yes, exactly.
All
Look
right,
forward to using
everybody.
it. Oh, right
Thank
on.
you for
Thanks, everybody.
joining us for this conversation, Sean. And I'll see you back soon
Yep.
on this side of the ocean. And for everybody, stay tuned, subscribe. This is fun, but we have a lot of serious conversation as well at the intersection of technology, cybersecurity, and society. And now, actually, even with more creative things that you should check out.
Yep.
So take care, everybody. Take care, Sean.
Ciao,
See you
ciao.
soon. Bye-bye.
Insights, solutions, and networking all come together at RSA Conference. Join a global cybersecurity community at rsaconference.com/ITSPmag24.